Children, we will now go to the next point and find out who are the people in the parliament. Now, till the 1970s, most of the members of the parliament belonged to upper class and upper castes of the Indian society. Most of them belong to national parties. But today, the parliament has more members from different backgrounds. These are many members belonging to rural areas and regional parties, people and communities that were earlier not represented have a fair representation in the parliament now. There has been a significant rise in the participation by the Dalits, the backward classes, the minorities. So on the whole, there has been more popular participation in political activities. And so this has been done so that everyone gets a fair representation in the parliament. So you can see people from rural areas, regional parties, tribals, all have been now a part of a parliament. Children, there is an issue still being debated as that there should be reservation of seats for women. 60 years ago, only 4% of the MPs were women, and today it is just 9%. This is a very small share when you consider that half of the population of the country are women. So still the debate is going on for reservation of seats for women in the Lok Sabha. Children, now we come to the last point of the chapter, and we see the difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Now, as you can see, the first difference is in its name. Lok Sabha is the lower house, also called the lower house. Rajya Sabha is also called the upper house. Lok Sabha is also called as House of People, and Rajya Sabha is called as the Council of States. The second difference you can see, Lok Sabha, people are electing their representatives through direct elections, and the members of the Rajya Sabha are chosen indirectly by the MLAs. It means member of the legislative assemblies of the state. The third point you see is that Lok Sabha is a temporary house. It is elected for a term of 5 years. After this, it gets dissolved and fresh elections takes place. Whereas Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. Members are elected for a period of 6 years, but the house doesn't get dissolved. Each member retires. 1/3 of its members retire after every 2 years. So this is another difference. Let's go ahead and see the other difference. As I told you, money bills can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. It cannot be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. So who has more powers? Obviously the Lok Sabha has more powers. Then the meetings are presided over by the speaker in the Lok Sabha, and it is presided by the chairman. But during times of joint sitting, now what is joint sitting? Whenever a bill is passed and if both the houses do not agree, and if it is an important bill, then the president calls in for a joint sitting, and a joint sitting is held in the central hall of the parliament, where members of both the houses sit, and then the bill is put to vote. So if the bill is passed, then it is sent to the president for his signature. So during the joint sittings, it is the speaker who presides the meeting, whereas the chairman doesn't preside over the joint sitting. So these are the major differences between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So I hope, children, you have understood the parliament, what is parliament, and the working of the parliament, and why do we need the parliament, the important role of the parliament.